Okay, you're gonna come with me or am I gonna make you? A viral video catching the eye of the U.S. Justice Department and the FBI tonight. A school resource officer accused of using excessive force, sparking a nationwide debate. Good evening, I'm Sean Maroney. Thanks for joining us. A school resource officer on leave tonight and under scrutiny for his actions yesterday at a South Carolina high school. Students captured the altercation on cell phones at the school in Columbia. Witnesses say the officer, Deputy Ben Fields, was called in to confront a student who would not put her cell phone away in class and refused to leave. That's when things escalated, as you see here, and Fields is shown pulling the girl to the ground and throwing her across the floor.
I can tell you, I feel like the grown men were scared in there, too. I was scared. He's known as Officer Slam. Before, I was in 8th grade hearing about this man.
Fields, the subject of a 2013 lawsuit involving another student, and a 2014 award for his duties as an SRO at another school, is on administrative leave. But this incident is sparking conversation about how resource officers are trained to deal with our students. WNCN's Michael Hyland is digging deeper and joins us in the studio to explain. Michael?
Yeah, the question is where officers should draw the line when it comes to use of physical force. In many schools, that line and the job of these officers just isn't clear enough. As hard as this video is to watch,
I think I'm glad that whoever filmed this.
UNC law professor Barbara Fetter says it needs to be seen. She says this is a stark example of the challenges created by having more police in schools.
The truth is that what police officers are trained to do is make arrests. They really are not the best people to be dealing with in-school misbehavior.
Fetters has spent years studying legal issues involving juveniles, including the role of school resource officers.
Police officers disproportionately target and arrest African-American students. We don't expect, as it happened here, for a child to end up in a chokehold being dragged across the floor.
Jeffrey Robinson is a former school resource officer. Now he heads up the law enforcement training program at Wake Tech.
I had to make sure that I'm dealing with the enforcement of the legal issues and not the school rules.
He says one of the main issues is the lack of clarity in some schools on what an SRO is there to do. He trains officers on how to resolve issues without violence, but he stresses
mainly it's the agency use of force policy that dictates what an officer will or will not do.
Robinson points to mass shootings at schools across the country as a key reason why SROs are needed.
Having an SRO at any school is it's almost a must in the environment that we live in today.
I think a lot of people think that police officers in schools make students more safe, and research shows that the impact on school safety is negligible.
After a federal complaint was filed, Wake County School District actually put together this memorandum of understanding with local police departments to more clearly define what the role of SRO should be in the county schools, and that could end up getting revisited in 2017 when that memorandum of understanding runs out.
All right, now, Michael, these officers, they're sworn police officers. Are they armed?
In many cases, yes. A lot of things can vary from county to county, whether they also have things such as stun guns or pepper spray or things like that. The state has actually been tracking that for more than a decade, and they put out these reports every year where they do a survey of school resource officers. So if you head to WNCN.com, you can find out more about that and get some more details about that kind of thing.
All right, our Michael Hyland reporting. Michael, thank you.